Hi everyone, my name is Colleen Breton. I am one of the school counselors here at Middleborough High School.
And I'm Steve Goldman. I'm also a school counselor here at Middleborough High School.
And we're here today to present about the 2024 scholarship program. As you know, the night had to be postponed until Monday, March 4th due to the weather that we had this week. But we wanted to give the opportunity to record the presentation so you can get a head start on getting organized for the scholarships. Okay, so for our 2024 scholarship program, we do have a scholarship book. This is located on our website. In the next few slides, I will show you how to access the scholarship book on the website, but this is going to be where all your scholarships are listed. We have 3 different sections, and we are going to go through each section in a minute. I am happy to say, for an example, for Section 1, we have 48 scholarships we're offering this year, alone, just in Section 1. So we're very excited for this opportunity, and we're looking forward to showing you how you apply for each section and what the process is going to look like. So like I just said, the scholarship book is located on our website. You are going to want to go to the Middleborough High School website. Then you're going to click About Our School, go to the School Counseling tab, and then you're going to click Scholarship Information tab. Once you get there, the scholarship book will be the first thing that you see. Again, you're going to want to review the scholarship book. You're going to want to make note of which scholarships you are eligible for each section, and then organize your materials. Something else that I want to bring up is that the website for sections 1, 2, and 3 have not been fully updated yet. We're hoping that will be updated in the upcoming few days, but for right now, it's still showing the 2023 scholarships, so please just wait until that is updated and says 2024 scholarships. Okay, so Section 1. So Section 1 is the Middleborough High School application. That's what we use for Section 1 scholarships. We do have a sample copy in the scholarship booklet, and we do have it in the presentation as well. To access the application, you will go online to the Middleborough High School website. You will click on the scholarship link, and then you will click on Section 1. Next, you will want to click the MHS scholarship application and download and complete your applications. And we will go through on how to do that momentarily. Things to note about the Section 1 scholarships is most of the deadlines will be Friday, April 5th, 2024. There are a few scholarships that are keeping the March 15th deadline, so we recommend that you go through the book one by one, you highlight which scholarship you qualify for, that way you can keep organized when your deadlines are. So in order to do Section 1 and to apply, you will want to click on the application link and open up the application. You will want to type your responses in Part 2 and 3 sections in the application. You're going to want to go back to Part 1 and click on the drop box and select the scholarship you are eligible for. You will then want to print the application, and then on the other side, because it will be double-sided, is the activities sheet, which I will show you what that looks like, and you will need to fill that out. And then you're going to need to staple additionally requested materials. So one of the additionally requested materials is the FAFSA Student Aid Information Sheet. This will be received through your FAFSA application. You'll get an email when it's ready, and you'll be able to access it through your FAFSA account. We're recommending that we attach this with the scholarships, just that way the organizers and sponsors know the financial aid situation for your family. And you're going to want to repeat this for each scholarship. And I do want to make note that it is your responsibility as a student to make sure all your applications are complete and done correctly. So this is what the application looks like. Again, you're going to fill out Section 2, which is just your student information, parent information, and sibling information. And then you're going to fill out Section 3 of that, which is why did you choose this major, what's the cost of attending the school, and then you're going to go back to Section 1, which is going to be the drop box, and select the scholarship. Again, this will be double-sided and with your activity sheet on the back that you will fill out. And again, you're going to want to attach your FAFSA Student Aid Information Sheet as well to this. This is what the activity sheet looks like. So this is very similar to the activity sheet that you might have done for letters of recommendation. Again, fill this out to the best of your ability, making sure that you remember each activity you've done. You know, if you were a captain of a sports team, if you got any type of honors or awards. Keep in mind, a lot of these sponsors and organizations don't know who you are, so it's important that you highlight how wonderful you are. Okay, so Section 2 is Dollars for Scholars. So Dollars for Scholars is a nonprofit organization, and one thing that's nice about Dollars for Scholars is it's one application for all the scholarships, and they will determine which scholarships you are eligible for. And I will show you how you can access Dollars for Scholars. And again, that deadline is also Friday, April 5th, 2024. So you want to click on the MHS scholarship application link, and then you want to go down to the Middleborough Dollars for Scholars link, and then you're going to want to click on that, and that's going to bring you to the website, which looks like this. And it's going to give you a little blurb about Dollars for Scholars, how they are a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. You are then going to want to click on the student profile. That will bring you to a page that looks like this, and then you're going to want to click don't have an account yet, create one here. So it's a little bit in the fine print, but we did put the arrows there for your convenience. Again, you'll make the account, you will do the application, and it's one application for this section, and they will determine which ones you are eligible for.
Okay, Section 3. These are sponsors that have their own applications. So when you click on the Section 3 link on the website, you're going to see a list of all the scholarships that have their own applications and are not using Dollars for Scholars or the Middleborough application. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the application that you need after you've read the description of the scholarships, print the application out, complete the application, and then staple any additional requested materials to the application, and then you just repeat that for the next scholarship that you're applying to. In Section 3, these applications, these scholarships, all use one application. So you only have to complete the application one time. They're listed for each one of these scholarships, but you only have to complete one application, and you will be considered for all of these scholarships. So we'll save you a whole bunch of time just completing one and then submitting it. Requesting a transcript. This is the form that you're going to need to complete in the event that a scholarship is asking for a transcript. Now, there's not a lot of scholarships that ask for transcripts. We're going to go over that in a minute. You can acquire this form by going to the school counseling office and seeing Mrs. Punt, and she can give you one of these forms to complete in the event you need one. This list here are the Section 1 applications that require either an official or an unofficial transcript. So if the description doesn't ask you for any type of transcript, you do not need to submit one, and you shouldn't submit one. You should only give them the materials that they're asking for. If you need an unofficial transcript, you will get one copy from Mrs. Pont, and you can make as many copies of that as you need to put into the scholarship applications that are requesting them. If you need an official transcript, and you can see there are not a lot that are asking for official transcripts, then you need to specifically list on that application, on the request form, down at the bottom, which scholarships you're requesting transcripts for. So, many of you have probably already heard that there's a delay with the FAFSA form. And they've redone the form this year, and everything has been delayed since the beginning, and it continues to be delayed. So this is what we know so far. The Department of Education has announced that the colleges and universities will be notified on their allotment of federal student aid sometime between mid to late March. What can you do in the meantime? Students should still file their FAFSA now, if they haven't already, for full consideration for financial aid they may be eligible for. We highly recommend and encourage students to file even if they think they won't qualify for federal aid, because many university-funded grants and awards require a FAFSA for eligibility. Students can use the net price calculator, and you can just Google that, to estimate the first year costs of their education while factoring in potential federal aid, grants, and more. Students should go to the MHS website, review the scholarship book, and make a list of scholarships that they are eligible for. And then students should be checking their email frequently for updates from the colleges regarding their deadlines and whether or not they are ready to go with the financial aid process, and also for updates from the school counseling office on what we know and what we're finding out in order to keep you guys on track with everything. So everything is a little bit up in the air right now. Our best recommendation to you is use February vacation as a time to get all these things out of the way. So once we know for sure what's going on, we will email you the application for the scholarships will be when it's going to be posted on our website, and you can just go in and select and complete for the scholarships that you've already decided you're going to apply for. It's really important to make sure that you include your financial aid information with the application, and if they're asking for any other materials, if you do not submit a completed application, there's a good possibility that the sponsors are just going to put that application aside and not consider it. It's also important to know that you need to make sure you're submitting your application to the proper sponsor. Only a handful of the scholarships get submitted to the school counseling office. Most of the others go directly to the sponsors, either through email, through a link on their websites, or by the U.S. mail. It's really important to know that if you do not get those applications in by the established deadline, there's a very good possibility you will not be considered for that scholarship. And there were a lot of applications that were tossed aside last year that was reported back to us because of students that either did not submit completed applications or they did not meet the deadline for it. So remember to watch the deadlines, pay attention to where and how to submit. We just talked about that. Assure that you have all of your materials and your application is complete.
All right, so that is it for our presentation. We hope that this was helpful. Again, we are going to have a scholarship information night that Monday, March 4th at 6 p.m. here at Middleborough High School, hopefully in the Black Box Theater. And we have an infographic going out for that, and we'll confirm that location. Please, if you have any questions, please feel free to email your school counselor or email one of us. Again, we won't be available via email for vacation, but we will get back to you as soon as we can on that Monday coming back. We hope you have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.